The weight of shadows. As I stand at the threshold of my childhood home, the chill of nostalgia claws at my spine. It's been years since I gripped my mother's hand tightly, swearing I'd never return. The night she told me my obsession was insane, my father's laughter ringing cold and cruel as he echoed, "You'll disgrace the family, son," clung to me like an insidious echo. The years of being shunned, of being the family's black sheep, had driven me into the arms of what I once feared, a dark obsession with the unseen, the occult epidemiology that had consumed me. I knock, hardly believing I am here again, an outcast turned expert, a pariah transformed into a whisper that reverberates through the scientific community. I step inside. The familiar scent of aged wood and stale air fills my lungs, drawing memories up from the depths. My mother, her face a mask of disbelief and shock. I stiffen, reminding myself that I am not the same fragile boy who craved validation. "James," she whispers, voice laced with uncertainty, "you look different." "Different is one way to put it," I reply, my heart thumping like a tribal drum, a thudding reminder of what I've endured. The family I once longed to please now watches me with a mix of confusion and fear, an unsettling tension crackling in the air. "Sit down," my father offers. Though it sounds more like a command than an invitation, I can't help but think of the nights I spent poring over cursed texts, mapping out the supernatural patterns behind plagues long buried in the annals of history. He never took me seriously. He never believed. But here I am, back in the belly of the beast. "Have you finally come to your senses?" he asks, and I force a smile, one that feels foreign. "Put all that nonsense behind you?" "Nonsense," I echo, my voice stronger than I feel. "You think this is nonsense?" I reach into my satchel and pull out a collection of artifacts. Vials filled with dark, swirling liquid. Pages of ancient texts now decoded, their warnings clear. This is the knowledge of the damned. The truths I've unearthed are far beyond what any of you ever dismissed as crazy. Their expressions morph from curiosity to something darker, an understanding that perhaps they had underestimated me. "James, this isn't safe," my mother pleads, her voice trembling as she tries to rationalize her fear. "You've gone too deep. You can't bring this here." "Too deep?" I scoff, but inside the doubt is a swirling vortex. "You mocked me for years. You told me I'd lose my mind, but I risked it all to uncover what you refuse to see." My heart races with the memories of the terrors I faced, cursed sights, spectral plagues, and the relentless pursuit of truths that gnawed at my sanity. As I share my discoveries, I feel their skepticism weighing down on me like a heavy cloak. But then, I notice the shadows creeping in from the corners of the room. A chill runs through me, tightening my throat. I have brought something back with me, a darkness that thrummed in the air, invisible and insatiable. My family shifts uneasily, their eyes darting to the shadows that flicker with unnatural life. "James," my father starts, but the words die on his lips. "You wanted proof?" I hiss, my blood racing. "You'll see." In that moment, the air grows thick with an unsettling dread. The shadows coalesce, bending against the walls, twisting and writhing until grotesque figures emerge. A parade of the lost, the tormented souls of those who fell prey to plagues no one would dare acknowledge. They wander, faceless and whispering, their fingers reaching out as if to grasp the living, to relay their silent horror. I watch as my family's faces drain of color, witnessing the terror they thought I exaggerated, the torment they believed was a figment of my deranged imagination. The room trembles with the weight of their disbelief, and I feel an overwhelming surge of power ripple within me. This is the culmination of my journey, I am no longer an outcast. I am a harbinger of truth, a guiding light through the darkness. "Janes!" my mother cries, but the shadows close in. A shroud of darkness wrapping around her, choking her pleas. "Make it stop!" I step back, the weight of their scorn and ridicule lifting, replaced by a bittersweet satisfaction. "You wanted proof? You wanted to see the consequences of ignorance?" I glare at them from a distance, my heart thudding with a mixture of triumph and sorrow. "This is what you mocked. This is the price of disbelief." They scramble and claw at the walls, their panic rising like a thrilling crescendo, but the shadows engulf them fully now, dragging them into the abyss I once feared. I stand, rooted in place, as their screams meld with the whispers of the damned. In the aftermath, I am left alone, the echoes of my family's despair ringing in my ears. I feel neither joy nor relief, only a haunting melancholy as I watch the darkness recede, leaving only silence in its wake. I have become the very thing they scorned, a reminder of the horrors that lurk beyond the veil of understanding. As I step back outside into the cool night air, I am both a victor and a victim of my own making, carrying the weight of truths unspooled and the shadows of my family's regret. Their laughter and mockery have turned to ash, leaving me to confront the chilling reality that I've become a living testament to the cost of disbelief. I may have returned home, but home has forever changed, and the price of their doubt will haunt them until the end of their days.